You see, a lot of you have seen the video or the news about this very guy, this Enugu man who lives in Asaba, about all his escapades, all his activities with, I would say, an underage, a young girl. Not that she's not an underage, but when you compare the both ages, you can refer to that little lady or that little girl as an underage. You see, the last time I made a contribution concerning anything that is happening in that area in Anioma was during the time of Anioma. The time of the agitation for Anioma, the achievement of Anioma state and all that. And I made that speech as a bona fide member of Asaba, as an Anioma first son. And it is to that ground that I'm also going to make this very video. I am not making this video as a presenter on this platform, View Africa TV. I am making this video as Anioma first son, popularly known as Anioma first son. You see, from time immemorial, Asaba people have suffered a lot. Starting from during the war up to this very moment. Even when Asaba has opened up itself, opened up its hands to, to accommodate development and all sort of growth. The only thing Asaba keep getting, and most especially the only thing it keep giving out or receiving from the rest part of the country is bad perceptions. When you talk about Alawanya Asaba, they look at Asaba. You talk about all sort of what do they call them? Ezewanya and all that migrating from other places, they end up in Asaba. Doing all sort of diabolical, they end up in Asaba. You talk about all kind of ill practices resulting from these Nollywood actors who came in from other parts of the eastern region, it is in Asaba. What you seen playing out, or what you guys just saw that played out between this guy and that very worry girl, it's not new. This is a common character, a common act that has lingered for a very long time in that Asaba. Are you a young girl wanting to join the Nollywood? You will go through this kind of problem. Are you a very small girl that is trying to make ends, trying to break out, financially, trying to make something good from from yourself? Believe me, you will go through this kind of incident in Asaba there. Come to Asaba. All the people that are managing every show business, including acting and all that, and predominantly very few of them are from Asaba. This very guy you see now, he's not from Asaba. His name is Obonna. I've forgotten the other name, but he resides in Asaba. He is from a place they call Aninri in Enugu. But he has lived in Asaba and he is self-acclaimed Odogwu of Asaba. The problem I have with that name is that how can my king, the Asaba of Asaba, be in Asaba and allow a miserable miscreant attain that name, Odogwu of Asaba? Who made him the Odogwu of Asaba? Okay, now, this is what happened. A very young girl who saw you online as a content creator, believed in everything that you do. You run a boutique where you sell shoes and bags. And then, to add it up, God blessed you with a platform where you have the ability to market your product, including be, a role model to every other person, of which you were doing that. But guess what? This little girl from Warri saw your video and believed in you, beckoned in you, and saw you as a mentor who can actually be of help to her. She believed in you and then decided to transact this trust in you. What did you do? You invited a very small girl who came in all the way from Warri to change her life. And then what happened? You sexually abused this girl, molested her, denigrated her to the extent whereby she sees no value in herself and all she could do is to take her life. And then I saw all the publications, people referring to that girl as a 20 years old woman, a 20 years old woman. For goodness sake, that girl is an underage. I am speaking from the point of view that when you compare a 44, 45 years old man to a small girl that of 19, 20 years, They are of no age. Look at his bare head. You want to tell me that this is a small boy? Right? First of all, I am very happy that the government have taken upon this case. Meanwhile, me and my team, we are watching. I've not said anything concerning this issue because we are watching how the police is going to handle it carefully. Elements like this are not supposed to be in Asaba. Go to Enugu and be doing this rubbish you are doing. Yes. We are watching it carefully to see how the police will do. When the police does fail to do what is right, I will instruct my boys. They will pick that guy and he will be moved to Abuja. We will resurface this case. But first of all, I am happy that the Governor Sheriff has decided that he's going to look into this matter and he's going to take it upon himself. We wouldn't want this. You see, Asaba people have suffered a lot. The only little time that is needed for we to start to put things into place and come up, and then what do we get? We get things like this. They tell you this, and it happens where in Asaba, demonizing Asaba. They talk about this, it happens where Asaba, demonizing Asaba. That Asaba men are just calm, quiet, almost non-existent, or not saying anything does not mean that they are foolish, or does not mean that they exist. They don't exist. You cannot come all the way from Enugu and be conducting this kind of mayhem. This guy is old enough to be the father of that girl. And now look at what you did to this little girl. After infecting her with some kind of virus diseases, you sent her 10,000, and then just to let her know that she's nothing. Right? The girl saw no value in herself. And what did she do? All she did was to take her life. There is nothing you are going to say. You are going to face the law because as far as I'm concerned, you are the cause of that girl's demise. This is a case of rape. That is how I see it. It is taking advantage of this girl against her wish or because of her vulnerability. Yes, you took advantage of her because of her vulnerability. She was vulnerable, a little girl trying to break through. Seeing you as a person who could be of this help. Why don't you charge her service charges? Why don't you tell her to pay? Okay, this tutorial I'm going to give to you, this is what I charge. And she will transact and you train her and go rather than taking all denigrating her, taking away that dignity which she preserved for herself. If the law does not do anything, I, as our first son, will mobilize my team and we will trail this guy. We will move him away. We are going to move him to Abuja. I'm going to say it in this platform so that you see it. And then we will make sure this case goes to the end. If you are in Nollywood or every other part of activities going on in Asaba and you think you can just misbehave because you are in Asaba, we will watch you and very soon you will meet your fate. I want to thank Governor Sheriff for saying, at least for helping, for promising to look into this case. And the police that are in charge, please do the needful. There is no amount of money for bailing that is required in this case. This is a matter of life and death. And this guy should face the law. This kind of thing is very common in the north. We all see the judgment. This guy should face the same thing. Simple. This is View Africa. Tell me what you think at the comment section and don't forget to like and share. The little girl Favour must get her justice. See you again in our next update. I remain your number one update guy in this platform, Anyoma First Son. See you again soon.